Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for US dollar currency index, or the DXY. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Higher time frame, my main count is still the same, in which we had this as 1, 2, 3, 4 and then looking for that fifth. Third was extended here, so we don't need to be looking for an extension here on fifth. Currently, we have already reached the targets for the wave 5 here, if we are having this as the primary third. However, at the moment, it does not look too impulsive to the downside, and we can basically confirm this idea that at least this is not a wave 1 up to the top when we are breaking down this $101.35 area. And at that point, again, we can't have this anymore as a 1, 2. Instead, that has to be something else. But until that point, I'm going to be going with this. There are, of course, other scenarios in which this could be only a third of something up here, in which case we can't really break this previous area or go below here. Of course, the retracement would be around the same area, $101.7 area. But yeah, this is the higher time frame stuff. Currently, I'm more focused on this smaller time frame, as that is going to give us some trades to look out for as well. Now, you can be playing this against the euro, or you can be playing this these pumps against Bitcoin or any other asset, basically on the stock market. If DXY pumps, other markets generally dump. So yeah, there is a good correlation between these. And that's why it's important to keep on top of this count as well. So what I've got here is a 1, 2, 1, 2 nested pattern into 3, 4, 5 in the third, fourth and fifth. This would give us an A wave, then B wave and C wave with a ending diagonal here. This would get us to wave W or a wave A here, and then we would have this as an A, B and C. I had this previously as a possible 5-way move because we had that divergence in here. Now there is of course this possibility where we have this as a expander flat, which I prefer at the very moment because again wave B's here on expander flats generally lack momentum, as we see here, but in price they are going to be taking out the start of this whole expanded wave structure. So we do have that divergence in play. Then we are going to be taking out the previous lows of the end of the A wave for that C wave, and then creating that pattern complete. Then we would have some kind of B wave here. Now, what I don't like about this is, again, this was one of the pumps that we had on, was it CPI data or FOMC meeting? One of those high volume days that we had just this pump and pretty much nullified everything I had here going on the smaller time frame. So I'm just going to call this a 3-way pattern for now until I can see anything else here that could fit. So yeah, since then, again, this would be creating an A, B and looking for that C wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to get a truncated fifth here on this last leg. I just can't get anything else here that would be supporting this idea of having this 3, 4, 5. Is very, very double bottom-ish counter, so it is not too bad looking overall. However, again, we have to be saying that we have a 1, 2 here, 3, 4 and 5. The 1, 2 here is very small compared to anything else. This would bring us to the 1.236 retracement of the wave A, again creating us another A, B and C move. Here we do have that wave B is getting quite extended here on RSI as well, which is not supporting it too much. If we are just comparing the start basically here of that whole structure, we can see that wave B end here is still lower than this, so it's not fully supported by RSI at this moment. Since then, since the lows we put in place for this possible B wave, we've had okay looking impulse structure, having this as 1, 2, another 1, 2, 3, 4 and looking for that wave of 4 and 5 here. This third is kind of small compared to anything else, so this still can be pumping up higher, having another 1-2 here. If we are going to be breaking into the $105.88 area, in which this price action comes back to this previous one area, then we can basically forget this idea completely. More typically, when the price goes below the starting point of the A wave here on green again, is considered more likely to be a ABC expanded flat than a DXY. That's why I'm looking for 5-way impulse in here instead of a 3-way structure. Currently, this third wave did create a peak here on RSI, and we would need to create another 5th here for this lower time frame structure, and then again this would be the 3rd of this whole structure as so. At that point again, we have now gone to the 1.618 extension, so we don't really need to get a too high move into this wave 5 here. However, again, this 1 compared to 3 is very same in price, or very similar in price, so they are pretty much 1-to-1. That's why I'm a bit questioning this count, because generally the third wave is significantly larger than the first one. Is there any trades to be had here? At the moment, not for me. We've already supposedly created a third wave here, and possibly 1-2 nested pattern here as well. So what I'm actually looking for is to get up a bit higher, at least to the 38.2 retracement here for this X wave, and that would bring us to give us some kind of movement here as well, possibly to bring us a few, let's see how many percent is this, at least 0.5 or 1%. That would give us and bring us, take out these lows, these highs here, and give Bitcoin some time to get more dump going, and all the stock market as well. And then we could get this wave X completed, and then again we would be looking for one last dump here before continuing up in significant way. To me at the moment, this wave Y would be correlated to Bitcoin going back to around 30k, so that would be very significant. But again, before that I am expecting some kind of pump here on DXY still. But those are the ideas that I have currently on DXY. If you made it this far into the video, I'd appreciate the likes, and link to my free Discord server in the description below. For now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.